Hi there, my name is Kronenberg and welcome to my channel. This is a film review of Zombie Night. It's a horror. It came out in 2013. Amazon has it down as 2024, but it bloody isn't. It's an 18. It's an hour and 28 minutes. Amazon is 3.5 out of 5. IMDb is 3.5 out of 10. The synopsis are still the same, so I'll just read IMDb. Zombies come out at night and two families must survive until morning. So the director is John Gulager, Gulager, who directed Feast. Producers, well, there's 9 of them, but with producer on is David Michael Latt, who did 24 Hours to D-Day. And music was by Alan Howarth, Howarth, who did music for Dante's Hotel. The cast, well, I'll pick the main ones. So we have Jennifer Taylor, who is Karen Madden, who was in Shameless, the series. Alan Ruck, who was Joseph Madden, who was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Brilliant film. Anthony Michael Hall was Patrick Jackson, who was in The Dark Knight. Daryl Hannah was Birdie Jackson, who was in Kill Bill Volume 2. And Rachel Fox was Tracy Jackson, and she was in Spork, S-P-O-R-K. And it was filmed in Pasadena, in California, USA. And the German DVD is Dark Knight of the Walking Dead. It's also an asylum film, in case you're curious. So it starts with graveyards and traffic. Robert Neck in a traffic accident. It's perfect. I've heard the word "oh my god" 3 times in seconds. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Zombies appear at the very beginning. There's none of this long drawn out rubbish that normally happens in these kind of zombie films, so just get straight into it, and the people are running for their lives, and of course looters are about, you know. And I'm like, when Jovis appeared, and I was like, where have I seen this guy before? And it was Ferris Bueller. My god, he was young in that film. So we're at the police station, right? And for some reason, the bloody fluorescent light is dangling down. And of course it's flickering. I'm watching these films in the dark, so my eyeballs are giving up. Like, oh, come on. Now, Birdie is at home with her mum. And I apologise in advance if you hear any meowing, because the cat is hungry as usual. Not for the film, I mean in the real life. He's I'm close to bloody well slinging him out the door for the 3rd time. Anyway, so Birdie's mum is close to collapse, so she's constantly having these panic attacks. And then I don't know. Oh, Sabrina. Yeah, so Sabrina, who was Sabrina in the film? She wasn't in it for very long, if you know what I mean. Whoever she was. Anyway, somebody at the with Joseph and that lot, I think he was like a friend, says, "I want to go home. I want to go home." And Joseph's like, "No, I'm not opening the door. So I'll just shove you into this room and lock the door." So he says, "She's safe in there. It's okay. It's all right. It's got windows because she wants to get out. But he shoved her in there because then she won't get out. So of course she opened the window. And of course then the zombie comes in, and then she's screaming and screaming because she was screaming when she got thrown into the room. So she was screaming when the zombie was attacking her. And all you could hear from Joseph was like, "Oh, she's fine. Let's go to the panic room." You can hear, It's like, "Oh, she's just screaming for attention." I was like, I don't think she is. And I think Birdie's mum is going to give her daughter a heart attack. And I also wonder if she's blind in this film, because all I kept hearing was step up, step down, step up, step down, which you would do if you had a blind person. Now, the copper, who's doing some shooting obviously, has never ever seen a zombie film in his life. You don't shoot at the stomach or the legs or the arms. Come on, everybody. If you watch a zombie film, where do you shoot them? You shoot them in the goddamn head. And surprise, surprise, that's what you should do all the time. So if you see a zombie, shoot them in the head. Make sure they're actually a real zombie, not the ones that I reviewed in a previous film. There's an intense scene with Joseph rescuing the little kid, though. That's pretty intense. So Joseph is behind his locked door, right? Patrick and Cove legged it to this house because they're neighbours for like 15, 18 years or something. And they're going, right, we're here. Knocking on the door because he said that we could come over if you called us over. We're here. It's going, oh, well, I'm not going to open the door because we're safe. But you only have to last till morning, so, you know, if you can last till morning, then you'll be fine. And Patrick said if I survive till morning, I'll bloody kill him myself. So they go running off, right? They run into this storm-proof greenhouse, because I didn't know greenhouses were storm-proof because they're full of glass, but hey, what do I know? And guess what's there? That's right. Fluorescent lights. Flickering. Wherever these people get them from, these bloody closing down, they're bloody awful. So they're running, and they see lights flashing around a corner. So Tracy's like, oh, it's the police, it's the police! And they run around the corner, and then they realise it's a construction site. But I'm confused, because police lights are blue, are they not? Blue and red. But the construction lights are orange. What do I know? So we're in the tunnel. Orange lights, as usual. But, oh, sorry. The film's just kicked in. There we go. We're in the tunnel with the orange lights, and it looks like they bought them from the same sodding shop, as they're all flickering, all of them. I apologise for the sound of them. The thing in there was my IMDb open there, and it just literally just kicked in. So if you can hear anything, I apologise on that one. It shouldn't have kicked in. If you didn't hear anything, that doesn't really matter. So the wife of Joseph, who is Jennifer Taylor, Karen Madden, right? She's selfish. I mean, husband Joseph was selfish, but she's just as bad. So she's like going when they finally get into the house or wherever it is. So she's going, help me, help me. So of course Patrick goes, yeah, okay, fine. You left us to die outside, but we'll help you. So they do. And then they get in the tunnel, right, and they all need help barricading, stop the zombies coming across. And she goes, nah, not so this. I'm looking after number one. So she and her little one just belt off at the end of the tunnel. And Patrick's like helping, trying to shove the zombies back with all the other family members, right? So they finally managed to get outside. And there she is, hidden by a graveyard, going, help me, help me. And thankfully they didn't. Because it was like, what the hell? Now, I don't know what kind of mausoleum most people have been to. If you've ever been to a mausoleum, the big ones with loads of coffins inside, you see them in films like Phantasm or whatever it is like that. I've never been to one myself. But this one, when they opened up a coffin, an empty coffin, there was this long sword just laying there. I thought that was pretty handy, because they could use that then. I didn't think they had these things in coffins and graveyards, but maybe they do. Also the fact that you can actually get into it, so I don't know what the kids would have done. But I thought it was a great film. It was kind of on par with Return of the Living Dead. So if you've seen the first film, Return of the Living Dead, which I absolutely love, it's one of my favourite zombie films, then you'll know what I mean. Obviously it's not that top-notch money-wise, but you know, it's on the same grading. Patrick was the main star for me. Excellent effects, I loved it all. Believe it or not, ready for this? I'm going to give it an 8. For an asylum film, yep, I'm giving it an 8. I loved it. I thought it was a really good film. People say asylum films are always crap, but don't. I mean, some are, but this is really good. You could say the same about any box office films. I'm pretty sure I could type in somebody's name in IMDb that's like an A-lister. I don't know, Brad Pitt, or I don't know, some of these other random people. And I'll probably find a film of theirs. In fact, I reviewed one of what's her name's. I've forgotten her bloody name. It's bugging me now. Halle Berry and her film, and that was a low-rated film. So there you go. Just because they're A-listers doesn't mean the damn thing. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed watching and listening to this film review of Zombie Night. Please subscribe to my channel. I've got plenty of other horrors out there, guaranteed. Loads of asylums. I haven't put them into my own playlist, but I'm thinking of maybe putting them into a playlist of their own. That might be cool. Actually, I might do that later on. Okay, well, thank you and goodbye.